Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Taurus placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Taurus. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Also, Tauruses, keep in mind if you do enjoy the reading, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Helps me out, helps out the channel, and allows me to keep creating videos for you guys here. All right, let's get into it. Your first card is Hecate, and it says magic. Ooh. I saw this card as I was shuffling before I actually selected the card. I don't look at these beforehand. And I was like, oh, it's such a pretty card. Like, that would be really cool to see come out in one of these readings. And here she is. I love that. All right, let's take a look at the next card. You have Gemini. Okay. All right. And next we have the 8th house. Oh, I love this. Okay, the 8th house is all about intimacy, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions. Okay, the occult. It can also tie into investments, contracts, and inheritances or taxes. All right. Very interesting. Because the 8th house is associated with the occult, some of you guys could very well practice some sort of magic or some sort of spiritual path, okay? That may be a big focus for you guys this week. Other than that, I'm not picking up on anything. Gemini feels like kind of a wild card. I'm not completely getting why that energy is here at the moment, but maybe it will reveal itself to me here as we move through the reading. So let's go to the last two cards. We have peace. Okay, I like that. And final card is space. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. It feels like you guys are setting up either like you're cleansing your energy, you're cleansing your home, any space that you spend a lot of time in. It feels like you guys are doing either like a very deep cleansing, or you're setting something up in order to create some sort of like fertile ground. But it feels like you're kind of preparing for the next phase of your life as well. I don't know how to explain this. Tauruses, I apologize. I'm really kind of struggling, but I like how the colors kind of tie into one another. I'm noticing that. I'm still hung up on this Gemini card. What does Gemini have to do with this? You guys may be going into like a little bit of a hermit mode as well. I don't know why I heard that. Gemini is typically a very social energy, so I don't know if this is you kind of retreating from that type of energy a little bit to go inward a little bit more, have a little bit more of like a moodier, intimate type of energy in your life at this time. It feels very, I'm gonna hibernate for the winter. That's kind of what I'm getting, but it's not like you're completely dormant. It feels like you're kind of like preparing yourself for the coming year. Maybe you're setting certain intentions for yourself. Maybe you guys have like an end of the year ritual. I don't know, but it feels very mysterious and I'm kind of digging it. It's the Scorpio in me, I think. All right, let's go ahead and just get right into the tarot. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot, what messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? All right. Yeah, this aesthetic right here is killer. It's the neutrals for me, personally. All right, let's get into it. We have the 8 of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck we have 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, the Devil in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I'm getting kind of multiple messages here. Let me just see if I can pick up on the first one that I saw and get that one out first. With the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups reversed, so these 3 cards, Initially, what I thought was this is someone potentially like returning to either complete something or, you know, like I said earlier, going into a little bit of a hermit mode. Okay. The Eight of Cups would talk about like leaving something behind that we really care about. You know, to go explore and, you know, progress themselves further. But the Eight of Cups does talk about going back to things. So maybe this is going back to a comfort zone. Maybe this is going, again, like I said, into a little bit of like a hermit shell. So you can work on some things, you know, tie up loose ends, maybe spend time with family, nurture yourself, nurture your home, nurture your spiritual path or your spiritual well-being, and get you ready and prepared for what's coming next. It feels like this is kind of a little bit of a calm before the storm for some of you guys. You guys may be, again, just retreating or taking a vacation. The Knight of Swords and honestly Gemini energy could talk about maybe going on like a short trip or like a short distance trip. Maybe you guys are going out of town for a little bit. You just need kind of some space just to kind of like decompress and leave the world behind or your responsibilities behind for a little bit. Okay, maybe you guys are also kind of in tune with moon cycles and you guys are just kind of feeling a vibe where you need oh, the full moon in Gemini is happening today as I'm doing this reading. By the time this gets posted though, it'll be way past. But you know, maybe this is a time again where, for me, full moons are times of celebration and letting things go. So this is the perfect time to kind of be wrapping things up and preparing for what's coming next. So I think that makes sense. Yeah, you guys could very well be very in tune with the moon cycles right now. You guys could also be wrapping up some financial stuff here with the 8th house. I just caught that as well. The 10 of Pentacles definitely talks to me about lifelong wealth, generational wealth even. So for some of you guys, you could be tending to investments or just tightening up your finances before you move into the coming year. Preparing for any unexpected changes or shifts could be on your mind as well, making sure that things are in place to keep you stable and financially either growing or at least, like I said, stable. Very interesting. Yeah, there could be a lot of things that you guys are focusing on right now. Let me take a look at this bottom row here as well. Yeah, so ultimately what I'm seeing on the bottom row kind of reflects what's happening in the top row and what I've already said. So to get a little bit more specific, some of you guys could have been in some really intense discussions or negotiations recently. Things surrounding home, family, health, or finances. Like I said, this feels more like finances for me with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you guys had wanted to start something new financially, but you feel like it's just not the right time. It's not a good time to start. And you're realizing that, you know, no matter how much you negotiate or how much you plan ahead, it feels like things are just not kind of in the stars for you, as they would say right now. The Devil in reverse definitely talks to me about letting go of things, like with the full moon, letting go of things that no longer fit our life, you know, kind of even reflecting on the past year, things that maybe you can adjust, change, or let go of in general, so that way you can move forward into the new year with some fresh energy, some fresh ideas, or at least with a little bit of a more solid foundation that's going to prepare you for, you know, any expected changes or new opportunities that may come in the future, essentially. The Queen of Wands is also really beautiful. I love seeing her here because she is the most magical queen in the tarot. She is actually the only queen associated with magic. Like, that's pretty cool. So we have magic here and we have the moon. Hecate, I believe, is associated with the moon, and she's also, I think, the goddess that's associated with witches and magic, and, you know, spiritual powers and things like that. So to see the Queen of Wands here, it feels like you guys are also getting ready to manifest and lay groundwork for potentially future manifestations or future spiritual work that is going to help grow your abundance in any area of life and set you up for a really beautiful new year. I love this for you guys, Tauruses. This feels so wonderful. I absolutely hope that this is a great period for you guys to kind of relax and reset and get ready for all the wonderful things that's to come. I love this. I love this. I can't even tell you. Anyways, Tauruses, that's what I'm seeing with the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. Now, remember, whatever messages come from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what it is that we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know. All right. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? Let's get it. All right, first card. I love it. We have the Pyrite. Let money flow in. There you go. Okay, and that could be what it is that you are manifesting, more financial stability and abundance for the coming year. Okay, you guys may be doing, again, the mundane work, preparing, getting rid of things that don't fit your needs. Okay, maybe moving some money around, adjusting your investments, whatever the case may be, and then working spiritually to manifest some new opportunities for you in the future. Next, we have Malachite, time to transform. Yeah, it's like a caterpillar going into a cocoon so that it can come out on the other side, a butterfly. That's exactly what this feels like. I said hermit mode. It's giving Scorpio. It's giving very much Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio. This feels like a very Scorpio energy, or very Scorpio reading to me. Yeah, it's like hermit mode, death and rebirth, time to let go of the old and invite the new in. I love that. All right, last card from the bottom of the deck, we have Angelite, support is all around you. I love that. That can also talk about the Seven of Wands here. Usually I look at the Seven of Wands as being like prepared and opportunities coming your way, or determination and motivation, but it can also talk about support and rallying support around you. So I feel like you do already have that in your corner. So I feel like for you, this is more of kind of like just an individual reset in order to either, you know, lead your community or your coworkers or your employees, whatever the case may be, or family, into something really, really beautiful next year. Wow. Okay, Tauruses, that's all I have for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.